Here in Manila. I just wanted to basically express what I'm seeing here because I think it's a knock-on effect of the oil crisis in the Hormuz Straits. So I'd imagine this is going to affect every country. And so far, I remember watching online and noticing that even the notifications you're getting here in the Philippines that there is a kind of like they're going to be redacting on services and many things in terms of like the malls and all the big services that you have here, right? Provisions places, retail shops and stuff like that, even hospitals and clinics. I've noticed those as well. Everything seems to have gone on a, what should I say, a working rule of such kind. And I think it's primarily to reserve power or the use of oil, be it gas, petrol, diesel, whatever it is. Even on the roads now, I notice a lot of the jeepneys and the buses and so, they're just not as many on the road now. In fact, it's almost like a skeleton crew. So I've just walked out. I'd almost forgotten because I didn't think it was quite here yet. But I remember seeing, as I said just now, is that there is, I think they said 45-day maximum that they've got reserved for the Philippines, whether it's just Manila or all the islands. I don't know. I expect that different islands will have less resources. Yeah? So it seems like within about 45 days, which is like a week ago, most of this stuff's going to shut down. I think most of the services and all the things that you would naturally meet when you go out, even the food fests, there's normally like a green here and they got like food fest and people sitting outside. They're all connected to electricity, running generators. Yesterday it was closed and I didn't trigger. I thought it's going to happen, but wow, that was like yesterday already. And if you go to another one around the corner, all the malls, I popped into like 4 of the malls today, all are completely barricaded. The shutters are down, they're out. No explanation as to why, because I expect we have to assume that it was regarding the notifications in the Philippines regarding power consumption conservation. As you see behind me now, Starbucks is open. They always are. God knows they probably have their own supply. But the mall itself here as well, this small mall, is closed. And this, I think, is going to be an ongoing thing. And I think you'll see less and less shops available, especially the malls, because these are the ones that use more power. And I would imagine as well, even some of the smaller shops on the periphery of the towns and like kind of like the localized areas are going to have a big hit on them too. So things like groceries and food and stuff, I don't know how that's going to go, but I think I better buy myself some spare, get some canned stuff in as well. But it seems to me this is what's going to continue to happen as long as this Hormuz Straits, Iran, Israel, USA war continues. It's going to have the biggest impact globally, not just locally in Asia. It's not pan-Asia, this is global. And even though America, Trump and all those cronies are saying we only take 2% of the Straits of Hormuz oil, bullshit. That effect is going to hit them in other ways because oil is a primary factor in even things like agriculture and what is it like making all the preventative sprays that you spray on the crops, you know what I mean? It's all this stuff that's all related. Plastic bottles, basically anything to do with production or food additives or in some ways food containers is through oil, just like rubber is for like, you know, comes from the plants in Brazil and such places. You're gonna have this knock-on effect. It's like a domino effect. It's gonna just go right through. And here in the Philippines, I'm gonna see a lot of people in dire shit. So I'm gonna stock up. But I wanted to just highlight it that this is what's happening. And if you were not aware of it, where you are, which I'm sure most people would be, you'd have to have your head in a cave if you didn't know this was happening. Is that we are going to have some serious global impact that's not going to be something anyone can control. But only the powers that be that make this happen. Anyway guys, I'll speak to you later.